Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Oh my gosh. Wow. That sounds fun. Okay. Oops. Oops. All right. Let's see if they're done with these thingies.
I will take these injury reports to research in the nave.
All of my advisors. How much gold do we make? A whole 74 gold. Aw, yeah.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
I want to know about the message you sent. Alright, so address the nobleman's concerns. Ambassador Montilier. So the Inquisition is a hollow prank, a jest to swindle the righteous. The tide of apostates and demons swells on my doorstep as you do nothing. My death will be on your head and the heads of all the other charlatans of the Inquisition, and it will leave a stain so dark the Maker himself could not remove it. Yours truly, Lord Kildarn. Okay, bye. Not that it matters, he's a booty face anyways. The Cairn of Highever. Commander Cullen. Your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. Sincerely, Taryn Fergus Cousland. Aw, thanks. That's so nice. So nice, so nice. So, what I'm going to do today is run around the Hinterlands fighting everything and everything and anything except for that dragon, because I will die if I try to fight that dragon right now. But everything else is fair game. I'm going to go to the Hinterlands. Go start doing all sorts of different quests and everything. Where do I want to start? I think I'll start right over here. Go do a few of these quests over here. Do it. Oops. I am going to go do this one first. It's because I like to help that woman over there. I don't like that the Templars are taking advantage of people like that. Quite rude. Dude, he's still right there. Fight me! Oh, hippity hopping. All the time. Elf fruit right there. Is a couple of. Sup? Oh, you weren't supposed to run away. Templar encampments. When the Tevinter Imperium said that mages should rule over man, the just rebelled against the unrighteous decree. When the Circle said that mages should be allowed to consort with unholy spirits without care or consequence, the just rebelled against the unrighteous decree. Now the Lord Seeker tells us to withdraw to Val Royo. My brothers, I tell you, you are the just, and we must rebel against this unrighteous decree. Our battle must continue until no mage draws breath. Cast aside these cowardly shackles and join us along the river off the west road. Alright, took out that one though. Took out that Templar camp, I believe. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Where am I going now? To the cave. I'm gonna fast travel back.
Nothing to report, sir.
I think I might go to the Black Emporium and change her hair. At the time, I thought it was cute. And then I'm looking at it, and I was like, eh.
Damn it, Rick, where are you?
I did not. Oops. It's just like iron or something over here, huh? Oh no, elf fruit. Amazing. Good afternoon, Willow Bills. How are ya? Man, I keep pushing that button. Doom, 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 doom. The rock wall. You can't go around it, you know.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
Dude, you're not supposed to be doing that.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
You're very welcome. Let's see. Fire? That's fun. I'm gonna end up, I have to work tonight. I'll be closing, so I might get on later again. I'm not quite sure. Well, whoops. Yeah. Ooh. I might also just play a little bit of Battlefield when I get home. My boyfriend's wanting to play some Battlefield. Travis? You want to play too?
Want me to handle that?
Battlefield tonight after I get off work? Like 11 my time, so I won't be getting home until like 10:30 yours. See, these Templars, man, I do not like these Templars. Templars are just mean. Very few of them are nice. Like Cullen and Thrask, and there was another one. Gregor was a good one too. He was more reserved, but he was a good Templar too. Better than that, yeah. That's not what I actually want to do. I want to go to character record. We got some leveling up to do. That doesn't sound good. What's with you and guys with fire being attracted to chasing you? Mm-hmm. Their armors are nasty. Uh-huh. Right. I think for Cassandra, I'm gonna go with this one. Because if 50% of the damage that she takes is returned, that's gonna be a pretty good perk later on. Might as well get it now so that I don't have to worry about getting it later. What is that called? Crystal Grace, I think? Crystal Grace? So pretty. One of the plants that you can collect kind of thing and you can use for crafting type thing and such, it's called Crystal Grace, and it's this really pretty bunch of blue flowers. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I know it's something, the name is something crystal. I just can't remember exactly what it is, but it ended up being Crystal Grace like I thought it was. Whoa. Ew. Oh, oh no. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Cliffs. I don't like cliffs. Basically, I'm constantly falling down cliffs though, just constant thing. It's ridiculous. Some of the time it's hip checks too. Yeah, my companion's hip checking me off the side of a mountain. Yeah, that's fun. Like what I do at work. Our counter, our customer service counter is super small. There's not a whole lot of room. So if you have a couple of us girls with bigger hips walking through there, we hip check constantly. I'm always pushing people into the counter because of how just fast I move so I can get my job done. Three and one more. There it is. Ow. Oh, I think I'm too late for this one. Come on. Come on. Up, up. Dang it. Yeah, too late for that one. Let's close this bad boy.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Go out here, go collect whatever it is that's over here from the rift. Really? Inventory's full again! Yay! It costs money. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I moved it to valuables. Dang it. Fine, it's not like I need it anyways. She's got plenty of rings. He's got nothing, but I can't even give him anything. Quite rude. So sexy. Ah. I'll pretend I know. It's okay. Really? Fun. Alright, so now let's go over here.
There might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Saga of Tirda Brightaxe of our mother. Second stanza. So I found the 7th, the 5th, and now the second stanza. Maybe once I find all of them, I'll go through and just read it all at once. But it's going to take me freaking forever. Alright, so second stanza. Thelm gold-handed, fingers greasy, jeweled rings with glitter shone. Took in tribes in times of trouble, fed them fat to weaken bone. Warriors great and great in number, sun-kissed swords to fight his wars. Drake-scaled shirts their bodies covered, heart wine stained the salty shores. Told his tribes a tale of treasure, over sea to north it gleamed. Whispered words to drive the droves to Golden City where he dreamed. Counseled quick in dreams alone, voices wiser man ignores. Pushed the tribes until they screamed, heed the dreams and cross the waking. Actually reading through these, it's kind of silly how that last one never actually rhymes, but I'm sure if I actually looked at it, it would rhyme with the next one. The next stanza. Just one of those things where it's like, okay, that's doesn't help me in, that's gonna be something with the Grey Wardens, I think. It doesn't help with, already I have a little bit of trouble reading things like that. Reading aloud, I suck at it. Reading in my head, I can snap right through it. No problems. And then I just go to read aloud and I'm all like, I cannot speak today, but I can't ever speak, so. Not just today. There. Boom. Rock armor recipe. I got a tonic, I think? Yeah, it's a tonic. Woohoo! I got a tonic.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
Hi, guys. Oh, okay. We're Inquisition soldiers. Got it. I just electrocuted them, but you know. Shoot first, ask questions later. But you don't want to get too close so that if they aren't friendly, you're not caught off guard. Yeah. Quite. I like that word. Dilemma. Oh. Can I walk up this little rock ledge? No. I can walk up this one, though. I can actually get up. Please? Please? I know I can. Because there's grass and dirt around it. Yeah, I knew I could. Rude. Not that does much good, because now I can't get up there. Whoops. Right. Got blood lotus. Let's go ahead and go put this in. Five obsidian. There we go. Good luck. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. I'll have to go all the way around. Dang it. Excuse you, don't push me over. Rude. No, you can do it. Sandra, move. Thank you. Arg. Hi guys, how we doing? Eric, if you go any further, you're gonna drown. I go that far into the water, I almost drown. See what this is. Ooh, I just found the first stanza of the Saga of Tyrda Bright Axe. Tell the tale of Tyrda Bright Axe, mountain maker, spirit's bride, free her people, forged in fastness, made in mountains, hardy hide, wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts her grateful guests, sacrifice she did to spirits, took their teachings, followed quests. Bright her axe, unbreakable crystal, stirred to flame when temper flies, gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies, bested blades of all who tried, maiden spurning all requests, Tyrda Bright Axe, dreamer's eyes, Avar marker, mother of her making. Right. First stanza. Boom. And Solus has an upgrade. Level up, whatever it is. 2 points to spare. My goodness. Go ahead and do that. Oh, revival. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So let's go to the tactics. Do. Oh, I can't. What did I do? Start. Can I put in a tactics thing? I don't remember. Bodhi. I used to be able to. Whatever. Have this quest yet? I don't think I have this quest yet. This is the first time that I've been reading them. Normally I just kind of skip through them. Because there's just so much information in these games and so many things for you to read. And you're just sitting there like, yeah, get back to the game. But I've started reading them now, and I'm actually enjoying reading them. I'm enjoying actually learning about different things and why the books are saying the things and the lore and everything. I enjoy looking up lore when I actually am on the computer kind of thing. I like looking up different lores and legends and reading through the differences on them. But I just never did with this game. Just with video games, I don't like reading for some reason. But I've started now, and I'm actually really enjoying reading everything. It's a lot of information that you would otherwise sit there and be like, huh, well, it's not really useful, but it's fun to know. A letter found on a corpse. She told us right and proper, son. 3 times around the crown statue, right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Everything else has been done. We slipped a silver to the chantry to save grandfather's body from the burning, and he's been buried close by. 3 times around, always turning right, and the spirits will bring him back to us. Go now, and don't be afraid. People and messing with magic and spirits and stuff. That's a no-no. Even the real world, that's a no-no. It's scary. Oh. Ooh, I just found the 3rd stanza now of Tirda Brighthax. Honey-tongued was Thumb to Tirda, gifts of gold and steel to start. Wanted Tirda's men for warriors, stolen tribe from stolen heart. Hold her tribe, the gold hand counseled, lean from winter's wind knife chill. Be my bride and cross the waking, eat the gilded city's fill. Tirda Brighthax, fraught with fury, crystal axe head stirred to blaze, heeded well her leaf-eared lover, unabashed by lustful gaze. None shall break my tribe apart, not with demon words that kill. Fear my fury's fiery rays, dream words lie, their thirst unslaking. Each one ends with the ing ending too, huh? Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Alright, so we're gonna try bringing grandfather back here. See if I can actually do it the first time. Nope. Stay close enough. So let's get out of my way. Get over here, assholes. I think I can tell you to wait. Three? Close enough? There we go. Grandfather doesn't seem too happy to see us. He's attacking. He's big and mean. That's what I'm doing with my ice stick.
One down.
Playing with fire. Yes, indeed. Spirits, man. Nothing good ever comes from them. We got a lot of shit I don't need. Spirit resistance? Sure, why not? I see enemies. Oh god, and a bear. Great. Oh. Okay. My game just glitched. That's gonna be fun. No! Ow! I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Going all the way up there. There have been angry man people, but I guess not now. Ooh,
There are
deep
defenses
mushroom.
prepared ahead. Prepare yourself.
Great. Thanks, Solus. Ouch. Go up there, please. Oh my god, I miss being able to hit people with only a few hits and killing them. Oh shit, Varric's dead. Eric, what are you doing? What's up? Ouch. That's not very nice. Gosh. That's a Mabari. Dude, really?
So, as a Seeker, you're the highest ranked person in the Inquisition, but you're not in charge.
Liliana's rank equals my own, insofar as our rank means anything outside the Chantry.
But you want to get shit done, right?
I declared the Inquisition, but I don't know that I'm best suited to command it. Perhaps you're interested in the position, since you seem so interested.
Oh, no you don't. Leave me out of that mess.
Not a bear. It's a bear, isn't it? Leave him alone. Sounds about right. Oh boy. Letter on abandons in the Hinterlands. The patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Interesting. I can't take anything because my inventory is full. I gotta go and sell stuff. Sorry. Camp over here. I'm gonna go make that when I fast travel. I can fast travel straight back with no problems. Oh shit. Hafter's Woods, there's bears everywhere, if I remember correctly. Bears absolutely everywhere. I know there's a fight that goes on there, and I don't remember whether I can do it already or not, so I'd rather just leave it be. Come get it later. Oh, here's that, where I need to put the... Oh no, I haven't started this quest yet, never mind. Text on Senna's shrine. Senna, beloved, may your ashes be gathered by Felondine and carried safely after all the long years you carried me. Stepping all over her grave. Whoops. I found it. I found the
This would
camp.
make a good place to camp.
Setting it up now. Go. Way I can come over here and sell my stuff. I have too much stuff.
I'll ask you around again tomorrow. Good to see you.
That's a little bit better, so I gotta equip that. Keep those just for right now.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade. It's just what I heard.
You'll give medicine to...
Do you have the potion?
Dude, I do, yes. Can I give it to you or no? Dude. Get off your ass so I can give you the potion. You're not supposed to do that. Dude, let me give you the potions. Sit up. That's right. Thank you.
Please hurry.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Sweet.
Thank you. And blessings upon the Inquisition.
Thanks, bruh.
Good day to you.
Really? I can't walk between you guys? Okay.
Your son.
Welcome back.
Oh, wait. Has you picked up too much stuff?
Thank you. And blessings upon the Inquisition.
Can't keep... Healer's notes at Redcliffe Crossroads. Low on elf fruit. Send girl out tomorrow to gather more. Send village boy with her. Fighting closer. Redcliffe closed gates. Refugees staying by Crossroads now. Treated refugees. Illness and stomach trouble from eating spoiled food. Burn marks consistent with magic attacks. One elderly refugee had bone sickness, made worse by fleeing village when apostates attacked. More refugee arrivals. Elfroot, spindleweed low. Treated slash wounds, contusions, internal bleeding, 6 treated, 2 eased to Maker. Reported Templars attacked them as suspected apostates. Treated Frostcough at Crossroads. Sent letter to Redcliffe asking for blankets. No response. Widow Tane passed in sleep. Treated hunger shivers at Crossroads. More refugees. Burns and contusions, severe bleeding, caught in fighting between apostates and Templars. Amputated arm to save girl. Will die without more elf root anyway, but too dangerous to gather more. Girl running high fever. Refugees found merchant wagon burning on way to Crossroads. Matched old Vin's wagon. No bodies, but everything in wagon taken. No more supplies coming. Think girl will make it. Used last of elf root. Making poultices from whatever I can find. Telling refugees to boil anything they eat or drink. Too many sick. Giselle came. Said Inquisition help is not far behind. Fighting outside. Sounds like Templars and mages both. Refugees scattered. Someone outside. Screaming. Have to help. Ugh. Believed to be killed in the fighting. Incredible. Well, it's the Templars and mages both, but yeah, basically, we're all just ass deep in everything right now.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
I came from the Circle myself. I know something of the conflict, and I didn't join the rebels either.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Yes. I love my eyes. My eyes are so pretty in this game. Agent acquired.
I will leave shortly. You have my word.
I was gonna go this way. Head to Redcliffe. Try to anyways.
I see.
I passed round what you found. No one will go hungry.
Thank you, and blessings upon the Inquisition.
Hearing all this praise going on. Let me just ruffle my feathers a little bit. Little whispering shard. Creepy whispering shard. Redcliffe Road. Gotta go that way though. What's here? Blood Brothers. Ah. I see. Go do that real quick. Not very much. I really wish that you could see Arl Eamon. That would have been really cool to see Arl Eamon. And little Connor too. But they can't put everybody from the past in the game. I liked how in Dragon Age 2 they did put Liliana and Zevron in there. That was really cool. I liked that little bit. I had no clue about either of them either. So either. Come on, big boy. Fight me! Tis but a flesh wound. A letter found on a dead Templar. Templar Corin, in light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner. Tanner. Do I need deft hands or just a rogue? Give me this little bottle right here. Yep. I don't know. Bottles of Thetis. Butter bile, 784. A hard liquor that is not so much served as it is brandished. Coarse and indifferent, it is to your taste or it is not. The failing is yours if you cannot raise or lower to the challenge of a distiller told not to. Well then. Challenge accepted. Exactly. I'm gonna drink it anyways. There's a rift right here. Or was it? Oh god, I'm falling. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Abort mission. Up, up, up. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Wow, okay. Let me just fight while I'm all the way up here. That's smart. Sup? Let's go down here. Don't mind me. I'm just collecting things. I'm not important. You guys still fighting in here? Nope, wrong. Where's my little thingy? My god. Get both of them or just the one? Oh, I was too late. Booty. Oh shit. Ouch. Good lord. They're all attacking me. It's not fun. I know. Doesn't mean that it's fun, though.
The Ferelden army has chosen to stay clear for now.
Don't get me started. I'll start singing that song. But for my viewers' sake, I won't start singing it. Oh, thank God. You're rude. You don't like Taylor Swift? Maybe I should sing it then. A letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me in my dreams as I shape it with chisel and hammer. It shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jenden, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. Whoa. Cray cray. Good load. Okay, so let's go this way. Broom is so pretty. I love the red flowers on it. Another note. Stronghold of the apostate mages. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that will let us break it and forge it anew. We are the chosen ones. We who have the power to enact change in this world and the will to see it through. We have conquered the circles. We will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the fate at their hands will be turned away. An unsigned letter, the edge of the page partially burned. Man, these people are leaving these notes everywhere telling me where to go. Should really pay more attention. It's gonna get them in trouble. Sandra? I know. Ha. You left a letter somewhere, didn't ya? Dude.
Red Cliff Village should be right up ahead.
I like where this is going. Wow. Really? Booty.
The village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
And by accidentally, I mean... I want to get in to Redcliffe. Rude buttheads. Oh. Whoa. Look at all that good stuff. A rare maul. Is that a two-handed though? Is he gonna make it two-handed? Okay, yeah. That's a two-handed. I can't use that. Or I don't want to use that. Ring of flanking. I'll go ahead and give it to Solus because he doesn't have any jewelry whatsoever. Whoops. Right, so I'm stuck. I have to go do something else. I'm gonna come up here and tell what's his face that the watchtowers are up and usable. I hear a whispering shard. There we are.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
That's right. Now, let's go and take care of some wolves. Mean and nasty wolves. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go this way though, I think. Oh, come on. You could jump over that. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Rude. That's a rock. Oh, poop. Yeah, I need to go around. Booty face. If I could go around further. Further up. Nope. Dang Dang it. Okay. Oops. A little trigger happy there. Doop doop doop. Spindleweed here. I think I'm still not strong enough to fight against this rift. Oh yeah, definitely not. Big red bean skulls, no no. Run away, run away. Peekaboo. We'll take care of some demon wolves. Oh, don't want to follow.
These must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Thanks, Varric. Oh, that was a nasty sound.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
Man, it's intense.
With the demon dead, the farmers could be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
All the howling in the background. like there's something over here too, but I guess get up there is right here. Shenanigans. Okay. Some crystal grace.
It is a comfort to have you present on our journey, Seeker.
You so rarely call me by my name, Solas. Why is that?
Manners, perhaps.
Manners have not held you back on other occasions.
I say what I believe to be true, even if it gives offense to those who prefer the lie. But there is no lie in what you are. Your position is an honorable one, and well earned.
Oh, this is such a butt kisser. I knew there was something up there. Damn it. Definitely safe. The safest. Gonna take this opportunity to fast travel.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
They're dealt with.
The wolves should be back to normal now. There shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
I've already done Templars on one of my other games. So this time I'm gonna do mages and see how it screws me over the other way. Plus I've already been really, in my past couple of games, I've been all mage rights. Mages are good, mages are fun kind of thing. So I'm gonna go with the mages in this one. I'll go free the mages. Templars deserve to be under demonic possession, at least for a little bit.
You said you were once Al Eamon's stable master.
Master of the mounts. Fereldans don't appreciate horses like they do in Orlais, but they knew my name in Val Royeaux. My horses took sick less and carried a man longer than any of those fancy prancers they've got. And now they're all yours, Inquisition. Take care of them.
What can you tell me about the wilderness around here?
Got some old ruins in the forest, from long before any king of Ferelden. The lakes are pretty, though when the weather's odd, you hear tell of spirits. Beyond that, my daughter Sienna set up a track just over there. Fool girl likes to race the horses.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Bring your wife.
Those
That gets me every
watchtowers will keep
time.
my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads.
Bring your wife.
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
Ooh, I've got a book to read. Oh. I don't know if I want to read this one. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 1. They say coin never sleeps, but anyone who's walked the patrol of Hightown Market at midnight might disagree. The pickpockets and confidence men head to the taverns at dusk. The dwarven businessmen and nobles go back to their tiny palaces to fret over the ways they got cheated, and the market falls silent. Donan Brenokovic knew every angle of the market with his eyes closed. 20 years of patrols had etched it into him, so that he walked that beat even in his dreams. The recruit, Jevlin, was another story. The ring of steel striking stone told Donan that the kid had stumbled into a column again. His new armor would be full of dents by sunrise. Torches would make this easier. The sound of Jevlin hauling himself off the pavement was like a tinker's cart crashing. Cool. Cows on rooftops. That's always fun. Torches make you night blind. You'll adjust. Donan crossed the square to help the kid to his feet. A breeze scurried across the plaza, sending the banners and pennants shivering and carrying an old familiar scent. Donan stopped in his tracks. Something's wrong. His voice was low, warning. He peered into the dark, up at the mezzanine just above them. Follow me. Be ready for trouble. The two guards climbed the dark stairs, and there, in a puddle of shadow, found the body. Gold-trimmed satin glittered through with the blood. Get the captain. Dawn inside. We've got a dead magistrate. Bum, bum, bum. Exactly. I've never read Varric's books either, so this is going to be interesting. Especially with what I've heard just in game and everything about it. Hello, Crispy, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm going to... I go to Valroyo, but I really don't want to. Landris. Return policy. Scandalous. I still need obsidian. I'm doing well, thank you. Just doing a bit of a stream before I have to go to work. Have a little fun before I'm sent off to my death. Christmas makes work feel terrible. Everybody's rude and dirty, making a mess of the store and everything. Ridiculous. Let's see here. Ram, you might not want to go up there. Swords and pointy things. Nobody likes the swords or pointy things. Whoa, how did I miss that? Up. Let's see here. See you, Willow. Have a good day.
Templar deserters?
If not for you, I'd be dead. Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
I think every other time every other...
The mage. Eldreda,
Huh.
yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
I think the other time she ended up being dead.
It looks
Remember
like
though.
someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle.
Ritz.
So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
You were trying to find a moment's peace in the midst of this war.
Yes. At first, she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it.
I love Varric.
Get information and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
I love the way Varric words things. It's so crude, but it's so funny. Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. In Dragon Age 2 at one point, he and Fenris, or is it Anders? One of them. He actually goes... The major, the elf, starts asking Varric about his opinion on the mage and Templar thing. Varric just goes, look, opinions are like testicles. If you kick them hard enough, it doesn't matter how many you've got. And I just sat there and I was just like, okay. That's the point that I really was just like, yes, Varric. Yes.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
Damn it, Ritz, where are you?
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
Yeah, Varric and Iron Bull are my two favorites. I don't use Iron Bull very much because I like having my love interest in my party anyways, but I also like having another mage who can revive if I'm unable to, kind of thing. It makes things easier later on down the road. I like having a rogue, a warrior, and then another mage, no matter what my character specialization is. But I like Iron Bull too. He's funny. He's really, really funny, and I like him a lot. He makes me giggle. I want this one. Yes, that one. Clean burn. We can go with that. I already have Dispel. Does anybody else have a point? Nope. What am I gonna do now? No, I'm on my way to the cards. Might as well. Oh! Once I got, what's his face? Blackwall. I always used him. He was my go-to warrior. And then either Solus or Dorian. Most of the time I use Solus. Just because I kind of wanted him to be my love interest, but then I realized, oh, I'm a human. I can't even romance him anyways. I have to make an elf companion for that. Elf Inquisitor. My apologies. Elf Inquisitor. Not what I wanted. Where is it? Fine then. I'll just do this. Rude. Or whisper. On top of there, though. Oh! On. Oh, son of a... Rude. Let me up. Yeah, I play mages a lot. In Dragon Age 2, I had a two-handed for a little while. I didn't finish out her playthrough. I got up and I joined Meredith, and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so I made another mage character. And I'm going to go back and finish it out siding with Meredith, see what that side of the story is. But I prefer mage characters. I like the magic. I like being able to use magic and being a little apart from the battlefield and launching shit at people, as I've been saying, just launching everything. What is this over here? Really? I was there. There. Dang it. Booty face.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report. Good. I don't like her, but with that playthrough, I kind of sided with the mages, kind of sided with the Templars. I didn't really pick one until the very end, and I think what got me was that I ended up. Oh, I don't want to be spoiler though. I don't want to say too many things from Dragon Age 2 just in case people haven't played it yet. But I think what turned me off was that bit where you have to choose between keeping them alive and killing them. And I ended up killing them at that time. Whoa. For some reason, I thought he was going to be one of those rage demon ones. I don't know. Maybe because of the way that he just popped right in front of me. Oh, I should have gone up there, huh? Ooh. There it is. All the way at the edge. Should be right in the middle. Saying. Oh, after I finished my playthrough with siding with the mages with Meredith and found out about everything that she's been doing and everything, I was just like, I am so glad I sided with the mages this time. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish my two-handed anti-mage one. I'm just like, no, I don't like her. She's mean. Hypocrite.
Nothing to report, sir.
Let me just rip up my ass, you know. No big. Oh, need some help there, buddy? You okay? I'm such a bitch. I have to go through the tunnel, huh? I went too far. Whoops.
Well, let me know if you find every morning. They'll be losing toes soon enough.
I found some of the apostate supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
I don't like the views that they have about the mages. That no matter what they do, they're dangerous. And especially in Kirkwall, when they were using the Rite of Tranquility on him every no matter what, every which way, that just upset me. I was just like, no, no, no. That's not okay.
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, there's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
That's kind of rude. I need to be on my way. Stop holding me up.
You're certain? Yes.
Let me... A lot of places over here that I haven't found yet. Okay. Go to Haven. Done a bit in the Hinterlands. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Val Royeaux now. Save real quick and then go to Val Royeaux. Deal with that little cutscene there. Come on. I want to actually put a save file down.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Never mind.
Carry on.
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle system. I saw prisoners and jailers. The prisoners learned fear, and the jailers...
They're still doing their synchronized dance, look.
But the Templars serve the Chantry.
Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment
Oh.
of mages, at which point they rebelled. I am not certain the Chantry should ever have been backed by blades.
They were doing a synchronized dance.
Speak only the word. Sing only the chant.
Apothecariadon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
Thank you, child. You are doing the Maker's work.
Have you been able to save many people?
More than if we had not tried.
Only the word. Sing only the chant.
Ah, Lady Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
Sure, Josephine.
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
how do I want my parents to view me today? Let's see. I think I'm gonna be in their good graces. I've been a very good girl. I went to the circle like a good girl. I did what they asked. Let's go ahead and do
That's
that.
what you want, I'll send a letter to my family. They'll respect the request if it comes from me.
Wonderful. That will save time. Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
Well, that's rude.
Even though I'm a mage, that doesn't give them pause.
You're not an unfamiliar sight. Mages from noble families are given more leeway. Besides, Ostwick Circle had a reputation for being rather sedate.
Sedate? You mean dull?
My parents made arrangements. I visited home from time to time.
What parent wouldn't want to prevent their child from growing into a stranger? It must have soured your relations with the Templars.
The Templars left me alone. I extended them the same courtesy.
I'm sure it was for the best. This place is no bastion of civilization, not like the Circle. I hope you don't find the living conditions in Haven too drastic for someone of your station.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold. And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization for miles around. Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Having a few leagues of ice between me and whoever wishes me ill can't hurt.
Do not say that too loudly. Chancellor Roderick is still here. Until next time, my lady.
Got it, Miss Montilier. I love her last name, Montilier. Four points needed in category. Well then. That sucks. Go ahead and go with that one. Anything going on here? No? Go ahead and open up the foul. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. Josephine wants to contact the local band and send out search parties. Liliana wants to send a few spies, picking through everywhere as quickly as possible. And Colin wants to send volunteer soldiers to search for their comrades. Let us go with Colin. missing soldiers were found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They're being held hostage, however, and the Evar are demanding to meet me. Fantastic. Not now. They can wait a little while longer. I don't like the Fallow Marches. The Fallow Mire, sorry. It's just, ugh. I hate the area. I despise it. I hate going there. I try to get that done as quickly as possible. In and out. Alright, we're gonna go address the Chantry. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies have been rebuffed, and at this moment, we can't step foot in the capital without being attacked. Fancy. We have to convince them to let us get in, and that I'm not a monster.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their
They've
words.
just got big
An
mouths.
angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna have some fun. Gonna go see some mean people. Hey there, Ancient. How are you doing today?
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Well, that's just rude.
Only one thing to do, then.
I'm not even scary.
They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are... Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are... delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Really? I couldn't talk to you for that? You gave me options, but no. Rude. Rude game. The avenue of her reflective thought, inscribed upon a plaque. Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall, her message and visage are worth repeating. Mafrath's remorse. Wow, tongue-tied there. Mafrath's remorse. Beneath, scratched by a vandal, at meeting a low dwarf frame. Mafrath's blood guilt, beneath, scratched by a vandal, and his head suddenly weighs too much. Sounds like he needs a little help there. Mafrath's penitence, beneath, scratched by a vandal, and unrelated headache. Okay. The avenue of her reflective thought. The avenue is inspirational, but wise travelers do not linger in their respects. Not just because the bazaar awaits, but because the area before the back-turned statues is treacherous. Local legend has it that the child empress Amy abused the opportunity of religious repose to believe herself beneath the gaze of Our Lady. Unable to discipline the toddling leader, her attendants instead chastised the statues and had them turned in supposed embarrassment. True or not, foolish youths dare each other to soil the spot in similar fashion, and a place of otherwise reverent thought always carries a faint odor about it. Gross. Mafrath's regret about his unfortunate hair. Ooh, burn. The Emporium of Mortal Means. For all matters defensive concern, offensive intent, and study of arts, martial, and, with sanction, magical. A lot of shit to read here in Val Royale. Can't say I enjoy it a lot of the time, but I will do it. A merchant.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
Too many swords out. Well, excusing me. Grace of the Empire, East. Sorry guys, my sister's asking me questions and I have no idea because there's no context. Grace of the Empire, East. Welcome all before the grace of the Empire. Stage and audience for the use of all. For theater and business, for partnership and proposal be seen. A notice below reads, this display reserved for songs traditional by Lord Bramford and his players. Cancelled. Now these lions. Oh, come on. Can you read it? Are you sure? Alright. The first lion of Orlais, in respect to Emperor Alphonse Valmont. The Lions of Orlais, a repeating element dedicated to the great defenders otherwise noted. It is rumored that one is gold, one is bronze, and weighted with poison. One is chocolate, and one is watching. As the saying goes, dare we all a thief to test his back, and learn which is most dangerous to try deny or lay. In truth, all are lead and leaf. Don't pretend to ride them too long, lest the mind give way. Grace of the Empire North. This display reserved for discourse political with attending professors of social matters from the University of Orlais. Note that all vendors of loftable groceries will be closed in the hour beforehand and for 1/2 after. Is this the second line or the fourth? Find out. Second, okay. In respect to Duke Isidore de Arlisons. Names. Grace of the Empire West. This display reserved for presentations of affection as though private and also discounted spirits presented by Company Misdirect Theater. Oh, well, that's nice. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Whoa.
The so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
Which one? Let us talk peacefully, or we have a real enemy. Really don't, though. Not yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with that one anyways.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy.
There we go.
We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Whoa.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the void.
And as soon as that happens, you run the other way.
Deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing. And the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Well then.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven
But
is a
I'm
mess,
asking
but
you.
We won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
All right. People.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Jeez, that sound scared me though. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe. And maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Emperor Florian. Grand Duke Florian was not supposed to ascend to the Orlesian throne. His elder brother, Emperor Judicial II, had 2 twin sons and thus a very secure line. Florian was free to pursue other interests, none of which revolved around the game. Indeed, the imperial court largely ignored him, and that was how he liked it. All that is recorded of that era is that he married, produced a single daughter, and afterwards showed little interest in her. An outbreak of the 100 days cough in 877 Blessed changed his plans. Both of Judicial's sons perished, as did Florian's daughter. Racked by grief, Judicial lost interest in ruling, turning over all matters pertaining to the rebellion in Ferelden to his advisors and instead spending his time hunting in the country. When Judicial was thrown from his horse during a fox hunt in 884 Blessed, Florian was suddenly vaulted into the throne. Famously, his response to the chevaliers delivering the news at his estate is said to be, "This will not do at all." A private and somewhat eccentric man, Florian limited his appearances at court and dealt almost exclusively with members of his own family. He was extremely particular about his habits of dress and grooming, eschewing current fashions for the sake of comfort and refusing to wear cosmetics or powder of any kind due to an intense dislike of being dirty. Powerful and connected nobles who had served in the cabinet since his father's time were turned away in favor of his younger brother, Reynard, his sister, Melisande, and his cousins. Children were banned from the palace, even the children of servants, with the exceptions of his nephew and nieces, who were tolerated only on the condition that they remain out of the emperor's sights. Regarding suggestions that Florian and his youngest cousin, Megrin, were lovers, the truth is uncertain. If such a relationship existed, it was no doubt kept private due to Florian's aversion to public life and not from any fear of rumors. Such rumors, after all, were likely spread due to the emperor's refusal to sire another child and thus secure his line. Many believed this failing would eventually lead to civil war. The only real evidence of a relationship with Megran is a loud and very public argument the two had prior to Megran's appointment, or exile as he saw it, to the throne of Ferelden. Megran is said to have called Florian "my darling," and neither man chose to explain the argument later. The predictions of civil war almost came to pass upon Florian's death in 919 Dragon. With no clear heir, the throne eventually passed to the only daughter of Grand Duke Reynard, Celine, after a vicious struggle that threatened to consume the empire. She of the highwaymen repents. Gallows master, hold thy hand, hold it back a while. Callister, let me stand, let me bear a smile. For comes my brother distant, for comes my saviour soon. I stand here most insistent, I will receive my boon. Fellow soldier, hold thy voice, hold it if you may. Fallow shoulders show my choice, I am in your sway. For know my crime was cruel, and all my pain deserved. I stand here as a fool, despite my brother served. Mother dearest, look away, look into the sun. Others nearest, gone astray, you will be undone. For no more will I prattle, and no more will I pray. Here you must rattle, as life will fly away. Yikes.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Invitation. First Enchanter Vivian. Ugh. I don't like Vivian very much. Her attitude towards the mages turns me off from her. I'm sure she's fine. Her first initial attitude when you're talking to her about the mages makes me upset. I recruit her anyways because I like having the option to have her and I like doing her quests and everything. But her as a person is kind of meh. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine. Yours, Vivian de Fir, First Enchanter of Montsimard, Enchanter of the Imperial Court. I still have lines to read too. Lion. The third Lion of Orlais, in respect to Duke Yvonne of Savarine. Alright. Grace of the Empire, South. Reserved for his strangeness, sursound, and his static puppets behind glass. Okay. The fourth Lion, in respect to Duke Stefan of Valmontagne. Blah, blah, blah words.
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
Boom.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Are you the Maker's chosen, as so many claim?
I don't know what's possible any longer. I suppose I might be.
Maker, help us. What if we have erred? I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
Where have the Templars gone?
Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What will the Chantry do now?
Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Simply trying to do the right thing. Well, how's that working out for you? Difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for proprietary and the general dressing of the bazaar, I must caution that release is necessary. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict, pitting brother against sister, not just outright war, pitting Templar against mage, not just the loss of our most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three, as the sky is wounded for all to see. All will know of our world is threatened. All we know of our world is threatened. There we go. Along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notion, I ask that the writs of the losses and missing remain, that the citizens, however indirectly, be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of hopefully living, and with them their criticisms of how they have been told or not to. For while I have no doubt we as our legions will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If not, if we do not allow this simple expression, we risk a greater outburst. Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let this simple expression stand. Oh. So sad. Huror de la Mer reveals folly. Was cut from Valrayo in 849 blessed. It was the will of the mad Emperor Reveal, who demanded a reflecting pole large enough to draw his vain deceased mother back across the veil. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his folly, and several memorials to the heroes of the first 4 blights were simply toppled. The reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective properties. Reville intended it for divination, using boats as massive planchettes, but work was not finished until the week of his own death. The waters see little use today, save for lazy or fornication sojourns by the nobility aboard decorative gondolas. Gross.
See something here. Let's look around.
The red handkerchief. A red handkerchief folded around a key with a small, hasty scrawl. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? Friend of Red Jenny. Then the Imperial Enchanter. Gonna go search the cafe. Barnabas.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you've a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Uh-huh. Free. La pomme vie est morte. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do, for taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal is favored after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy, such as we who do not shy from experience.
Just don't give me a reason, heretics.
Whoa.
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
Though they sang hymns of praise unending, though they could do anything,
Y'all need to chill.
they destroyed nothing, created
Le Masque de Lion. We cheered when honored was her might, but many more deserve a thought, for though she was the first a knight, her kin and kind have always fought.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. Of course. This has been received as you might expect.
And what did they need?
A different simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Caris. Saw those who asked about Harold enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit.
All's well it seems.
Not of heroes, Maferath and sacrifice. Andraste, Our Lady, and the sword in the fire against Tevinter, betrayed to the Empire in exchange for a kingdom. Maferath, now synonymous with treachery, but would Andraste have won? And if not, would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. As the armies of faith pierced the imperial homeland, it was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. We must consider how much of Our Lady's victory to this point was against true Imperium, and how much was against the echoes of Empire. Andraste, the inspiration, may not have considered such, But Mafrath, the general, fought for homeland, not visions. Was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Mafrath made the deal that killed Our Lady. That is fact. And when Andraste died, Mafrath was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous and impossible to hold this must have seemed. Let us look on Mafrath and the legacy he divided among his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but from a tactical consideration, for he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped to vinter. What if he set about creating peers and none of this was accident? How then fared Azorath, Evrion, and Verald? Another reading thing. How long is this? Mascot of Le Mas de Leon, named in jest, but genuinely respected, the Grand Mame, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Koenig. Words. The previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, he came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era, while others were quick to assume the tales of ancient Navaran dragon hunters must have been exaggerated. He tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. He believed he had yet to see a true return of the beasts of legend, and that the specimens of his day were young, despite their ferocity. It is cruel victory, but today we know Sir Koenig to have been correct. Even as he may have fallen to his own expertise, he was years overdue from his last hunt, and for the rest of us, travel wary. What we thought to be the pinnacle of dragon strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sisters of Madame Snappy Snips may have left their sibling far behind. Snappy Snips, huh? That's interesting. Snappy Snips. Go ahead and go with that one. Flashpoint. Then Varric. Yes, let's do this and this. And now, for the second part of this quest, up here.
We shall see.
Aw, dang it, it's one down, isn't it? Booty. Longing in the upper court. A torn page from an unsigned diary. My weakness bids me not by chance to gaze upon the upper court, where shadows of our final dance and wishes of my heart consort. Aw, how cute. We are going to go one down. There we go. And there it is. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding place with a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelled script, Herald, go at time, praise Andraste. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. A season of the Four of Foul. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness an attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lord Helvine. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censured as per their station and relevant action. Lashings and labor disappeared and ostracized for the social season respectively. The scandal played out for far longer in the theatrical serialization adaptation, which reimagined the three as siblings separated at birth, competing for Lady Castine's hand as her orchestration. The conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and noble being swapped to comic effect. Generally good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. Goodness gracious, Orlais. Oh, it's a book. Not of heroes, division and distance. For a supposed creature of jealousy and greed, Maferath is less so indeed. For while his word brought low the bride of the Maker, his prize is quickly divided in distance. Let us consider the lesser of the sons in this matter. Of Evrion we know little. The middle boy, he was tasked with ruling the lands to be the marches. No claim by the father was made, no in my name to humble. And that freedom is shown in the result, for Evrion himself was the least concerned with power. He among all led by example, not demand, and spoke only of sacrifice. When betrayal was revealed, Evrion acts as a man broken, dispersing his holdings to the various tribes. It was a penance that spared him his family, but it also dispersed influence. To this day, the free marches are scattered. Of Verald, more is known, for his actions bring him to the start of our nation, but his folly begins in Navarra, where we must ask, was this the will of a betrayer father, or a mistake of youth? Maferath gave rule to the youngest, Verald, and never claimed Navarra. Never did he sit on the throne, and he is thought to have rarely visited, but his name is hated there most of all, for it was bartered for legacy by the son. Unlike Evrion, Verald spoke not as example but to claim. Never his name was mentioned without that of his mother and father. His claims were bold, their actions were his, and their thoughts all shared. But from the father on his throne in Ferelden, no word is recorded, and we wonder, was it deliberate? For when the betrayal was revealed, all with ties to Maferath were vilified, and so strong were the ties that Verald had drawn that his court was killed to a man, and he was forced to flee. Had he kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father, and had he girded as the father had guided the elder, Isarath, then Verald might have remained to rule. But that would require that the betrayer not be as he is drawn, and it would have kept Verald in Navarra, and it would have kept Verald from Orlais, and it would have prevented the further betrayal that truly birthed Orlais. What's down here? More reading, probably. Yep, found it. The Randy Dowager Quarterly, an unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager ignites winter passions with the collected conscripted by love, being a tale of heroes come legends. The Grey Wardens and their shining duty to claim those of promise who most suit their joining. The Randy Dowager exhibitions are for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, always a classic when wardens come calling, or dare one suggest the reverse. 4 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. I'm gonna die right now, aren't I? Am I gonna die? Oh! Not quite, but close.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
I think the Templars
so you think
did
the
it.
Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Au revoir.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Yes, please.
Return to Haven.
I am returning to Haven. Calm down, Cassandra. Alright, so I am back at Haven. At this point, I am going to save and end the stream because I'm going to go get ready for work now. I really appreciate you guys stopping in, watching me, chatting with me. I will see you when I start again. I might stream later on today when I get off work, but I also might stream Battlefield instead with my boyfriend. So you can come watch me either way. I will post on Twitter if what I decide to stream once I get off work. My Twitter is the same handle as my Twitch, Dragon Lily Ashes. Thank you and have a wonderful